That was a good trade, man.
Yeah, that was a good trade for the Warriors. They actually substituted D'Anthony for Dennis Schroder, and
They got a second option.
it was a good trade for Brooklyn too, man. They got a bunch of picks, and they got an expiring contract. Brooklyn ready for the
Yeah.
tank, and they got rid of a good player that would have fucked up their tank. But the Warriors, man, they got one more good move in their pocket. I don't know what they're waiting for, but they got 3 first-round picks, and they got 4 first-round swaps. They got Jonathan Kuminga and Podziemski. They could make a move to get somebody, bro. I don't know what the
But
fuck
like,
they're waiting
look, the
on.
reason I say Podziemski sucks is because he didn't live up to the hype that the Warriors set out for him to like live up to.
I think they're willing to ride out with him.
Because he's young. He's only what, 21?
He's young. He's cheap. I feel this is the way the league is now. Every team needs these type of players on their roster. You even see the Knicks. They have Deuce McBride, who's putting in work for them. The
Yeah.
Warriors got Gary Payton. His contract is not bad. Buddy Hield, Kyle Anderson. The Warriors got a lot of good contracts on their books. Like you look at
Yeah,
Kyle
they have a lot of
Anderson.
affordable contracts.
Yeah, but players who are productive. Kyle Anderson, Buddy Hield, Gary Payton. That's
Yeah.
all defense,
Even Dennis
shooting.
Schroder, I think he's on the last end of his contract.
Yeah, Dennis Schroeder's on the expiring. That's not bad. Damn, the Warriors. Yeah, the Warriors actually. Yeah, they're a little bit below the first apron. They're at
Yeah.
176. It's not
I
bad.
think
Wow.
Steph Curry and Draymond are their most expensive contract, and Andrew Wiggins.
Yeah, Andrew Wiggins. Yeah, if Wiggins is playing all right. He's not that bad.
He's solid this year.
Yeah, he's not that bad. I don't know if the Warriors got, man, they might as well trade them first round picks and complete this shit, man. I keep it a buck with you. Do not waste
I
Stephen
don't know if
Curry's
Dunleavy
prime.
wants to do it.
Say that again.
I don't know if Dunleavy's down to do it.
Man, I don't know what's he waiting on, because I keep it a buck with you, man. They may never ever get another Stephen Curry for the next 40 years. So
No, I agree.
they might as well just try to wrap this shit up, put a bow tie, and go after a championship.
But I don't know if the Warriors are looking to spend. Like, I haven't really seen signs of them willing to spend in a while.
You think it's a money thing?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, that new stadium, whew.
That new state,
Stadium
everything's expensive, bro.
It's expensive, yeah. But they got to put a decent enough product out to justify those ticket prices, man.
Yeah, I agree. But like the Warriors right now, they're a decent product to have around. Like, you can sell the Warriors fans on like potential, like, like Kuminga. You could sell them on Moses Moody for the longest time. Podinsky,
Well,
even though I'm not sold on Podinsky at all,
and
but you could sell those guys.
I'm not sure if
Like
Kuminga is
as
going to be willing to
potential.
stay there that long.
I'm not sold on Kuminga either. He's solid, but he isn't like anything crazy to me.
Hey, they're letting him enter restricted free agency.
Bro, they're looking like just like Houston was able to lowball Jalen Green. They're gonna do the same thing. They're gonna
No,
lowball him.
but here's the difference, though. At least Houston gave him a contract. You know what I'm saying? Before the expiration date.
Yeah,
He never entered into restricted free agency. Now, Kuminga, that's his option. So the Warriors, that says a lot. I didn't think the Warriors was going to let him enter restricted free agency. I thought they was going to give him maybe a short-term deal. But it tells me that the Warriors, they may end up trading him, man.
yeah, I think so too.
They may end up doing a 3-team trade. I see a possible 3-team trade.
Kuminga, he's a solid role player. That's just how I view him.
Yeah, it's hard for a lot of these guys to translate. And plus, I think Steve Kerr, they're looking
He's
for...
the Ignite, right?
Yeah, he came from G League Ignite like Jalen Green. But Steve Kerr, he's very I feel like he has a certain archetype that he's looking for.
He's looking for like the Andre Iguodala archetype from Kuminga.
Yeah, I just think I don't think Kuminga is content with that type of role. But we'll see. I mean, Golden State, they're playing some fucking good defense at times. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, oh, they're a good team.
Yeah, but recently they're falling down the standings fast.
Yeah, I mean the West is competitive. I mean, just look at James Harden. He's playing out of his mind.
Mm-hmm.
The Harden and Norman Powell. That's a duo I never thought would be like Holy fuck.
Yeah, I didn't think so either. But let me ask you a
Those guys have been money.
let me ask you a question. Do you think this is like a new formula with this new CBA, the way Golden State constructed their team? They found like some good gems that actually fit their identity, like Melton,
Yeah.
Kyle Anderson, Buddy Hield. Like all three of those players, they cost like $30 million, man.
And they're not spending anything.
Yeah, like that's kind of crazy. Like those three players to start off the season for the Golden State Warriors was only $30 million. And you look at
Yeah.
Paul George, he's 50. He's 50, and he's $20 million more than all three of those guys. And then you look at the T Wolves, they don't have Kyle Anderson, and they kind of miss his defense.
Yeah, exactly, bro. You don't want to. They miss us at playmaking too, but you don't want to spend too much, man. Like, I think that's the thing. I think now teams are gonna look for like which personality fits into our identity more than like can we build an identity around a superstar like Paul George?
Yeah, but I mean, is
Because
this a new?
James Harden fits into the Clippers' identity, but guys like Norman Powell, Derrick Jones Jr., they've done a good job in also fitting into that mold.
But is this a new formula? Because like Golden State,
Yeah, I think this is how teams are gonna be built in the future.
yeah, because Golden State really found some gems. These guys are competing at a high level, but I think
Mm.
their main and final piece to this puzzle was Podziemski, putting up better shooting numbers.
Yeah, but you know who else has really been impressive to me, dude? I was watching like Malik Beasley. That's another guy. I was like, damn, like I never really thought much of him, but he's also becoming like kind of like those players, like anomaly players, like Norman Powell, where they're become like second options. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I was kind of like impressed. I was like, holy shit! Like, it seems like this is where the league is headed.
You think in that case is it harder to tank nowadays?
Yeah,
Because even look at the other side of
look at
this.
the Brooklyn Nets. They've struggled to tank.
Yeah, the other side of this trade, it's like, okay, they kind of took a step forward into tanking. Now they need to get rid of what? Cam.
Cam Johnson,
They need a way to find to get rid of him.
Dorian
Uh,
Finney-Smith.
and then also what's his name? Cam Thomas.
I don't think they'll trade Cam Thomas.
Yeah, they said that they were trying to trade him, and they actually announced that they're willing to let him test the open market.
Well, I'm surprised.
Yeah, I'm not surprised because they're betting on that other teams don't have enough cap space. And this is what I mean. Like the middle tier players are gonna have to fight for their money. Cam Thomas is part
Yeah,
of that list we were talking about with Julius Randle, Jimmy Butler, and Brandon Ingram. He's part of that group. A guy that you see who can clearly get you buckets, but he's gonna struggle trying to get 35 mil, 40 mil. He's gonna be struggling to get that. And that type of money is the new middle tier. Fringe all-star guys. That's the new number. Those guys should be getting paid like 35 to like 40. But good luck getting it. I don't think a lot of teams are going to be willing to commit that. Cuz look at CJ McCollum, look at CJ with the
the
Pelicans.
Pelicans. He's drained. Yeah, he's drained them.
Yeah, that shit is killing them right now.
Yeah,
And that's under an older contract. Yeah, CJ getting 33 years. So yeah, it's kind of it's an interesting league, man, right now, man. I'm telling you, this summer is gonna tell us a lot, man. I think we're a little bit ahead of the curve a little bit.
I think the Laurie Markkinen situation also told a lot
But they ended up giving him his extension.
because they were forced to.
Oh, you think so? You think had they had more options, let's say his options came up next year, you think they would have rolled it out and see how it played out?
I think they wanted to trade him as soon as possible.
That's a good point. I did have originally when we spoke about this, I did have Laurie Marketing in that group of guys that were trying to fight and get their contracts that were in the middle tier. That's why I
Yeah,
said like,
it,
yeah, this new CBA fucked over the middle productive
it fucked
players.
them over big time.
Yeah, let's say I'm gonna give you an example. Let's say Zach Levine wasn't under contract. Let's say this year was the last year of his deal. How
Yeah,
much
he's not
money do you
getting
think he would get in the open market? Do you think he would be struggling just like Brandon Ingram to get paid?
100% because those guys don't like Laurie Markkinen, Zach Levine, even Julius Randle to some extent. They don't really have a resume of like winning basketball. So teams aren't willing to be like as insistent on making deals to like secure their future. You remember back in the day we used to watch guys like Bradley Beal get contracts because they'd have fun regular season games. There's no more like it's not like that no more.
He said Bradley. Nah, they're not. Yeah. Oh wow. Even those Bradley Beal deals.
It's horrible.
Yeah.
But
Even like,
Bradley just got it because he put up big points, right? He never really got it because he was leading the Pelicans anywhere significant.
yeah. Same thing for Kyle Kuzma. I heard they're looking to trade him now.
Yeah, I mean, why wouldn't you? At this point, Kuzma pulled, but I don't know if they're gonna get buyers. You're just stuck in a shit situation at that point.